In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this part and this drawing. The part is, this profile is revolved around the x-axis. It's assignment 5.5, revolved part. I'm going to open Inventor and start out by going to Projects and verifying that there's a check next to my own personal folder and hitting Done. I'm going to create a new part and a new sketch on the XY plane. I'm going to start out by going to turning on construction geometry, this icon here, and then I'm going to project. I'm going to open up the Origins folder. I'm going to project the XZ plane and the YZ plane. And you notice now I have two yellow lines on these axes. The reason I'm projecting them is because I'm going to dimension to them, and I want to make sure I capture those planes. I'm going to go ahead and turn off construction geometry, and I'm going to create a rectangle starting here on the y-axis, and I'm going to type in 0.3 tab, 0.75 tab, and enter. I'm going to add some lines. I'll come in and dimension them later, but go straight across, straight down, back across. Make sure you're at 90 degrees. And make sure that these lines are not coincident, because they're not going to be, and make them with a different y-axis, a y coordinate. I'm going to use the trim tool and point to this line here. Delete that there. Point to this line here. Delete it. Going to Constraints and choose the equal constraint and point to this segment here and make that equal to that segment. I'm also going to make sure that using the same constraint, the equal constraint, I'm going to make sure that that is set equal to that, and that this line is equal to that line there. And now I'm going to add some dimensions. I'm going to come up here to dimension and dimension from here to here and make that 1. Enter. I'll dimension from here to here. I make that 0.95. I'm going to dimension from the x-axis to this line, and I'm going to make it 0.25. So now I'm going to put the dimension in for these two lines here. Make that 0.85. And always dimension from the axis first to there, and I'll make that 0.5. I'm going to continue dimensioning. I'm going to dimension from the y-axis to this point here and make it 0.25. And from the y-axis to this point here. And then make that 0.1. So there's my profile, and I'm going to revolve the part around this axis here, the x-axis, and I'm going to get a disk. So I'm going to finish my sketch. I'm going to go to Revolve, and it already suggests my profile, and that is correct. I need to specify the axis, and this is the x-axis right here. I'm not going to go all the way around. I'm going to specify the angle. I'm going to specify 235 and hit OK. I'll rotate the part around, and reorient the part. I'm going to use this command here, this context tool, and set current view as front. I'm going to save the part. I call it Revolved 5.5, Revolved part. I create a drawing. I'm going to place my base view. And it's going to be my front view. I'm going to change the scale, make it 3:1. Set it about here. And I'm creating a side view, a left side view, and also a right side view. And I'll put the ISO up here. Right mouse button, create. I'm going to double click on this little highlight pink line that's around this view, and I'm going to change just to make it a little smaller. I'm going to make it 2:1, and I'm going to turn on shaded. Hit OK. I'm going to reposition these views. Start out by, I'm going to go to my annotate tool and go to my center point tool, and I'm going to point to the furthest, the largest diameter circle, and the same on this view. I'm going to select this tool here to create a center line in my front view. Zoom in. I'm going to point to this green dot and to this green dot here. Going to add some dimensions. I'm going to specify the thickness of the part and the depth of this feature here. And here. I'm going to hit escape twice and move these dimensions so that they're on the other side. Kind of like that. And I'm going to continue dimensioning. Move this view over a little bit. I'm going to specify this outer diameter. I'm going to right click and choose dimension type, diameter, specifying diameters here. escape twice. I'll move this view over just slightly. Go back to dimensions. And I'm going to specify this dimension here. Right mouse button, dimension type, diameter. And this dimension here. I'm going to specify this angle, point to that line and this line. And there is my part, and this profile has been revolved around the x-axis. So you're going to want to save your drawing, export it to PDF, and submit it to LMS to complete your assignment.